A very good morning, student. The next topic is mutual induction. Mutual induction topic also very important. 3 mark as well as 5 mark question. Please note it down. Listen carefully, children. Very important topic, mutual induction. So, let me consider the two coil 1 and coil 2. So, the current flowing through the coil 1, which is produced the magnetic field. This magnetic lines of force, that means magnetic flux, linked with the second coil. So, which is produced the magnetic EMF in the secondary coil. So, first primary coil and the secondary coil. So, the magnetic lines of force produced by the coil 1, that is a primary coil. The lines of force linked with the secondary coil, which is produced the EMF in the second coil. This EMF opposes the further growth of the current in the primary coil. So this is the process of mutual induction. So listen carefully. When an electric current passing through a coil changes with time, an EMF is induced in the neighboring coil. This phenomenon is known as mutual induction, and the EMF is called mutually induced EMF. So please note it down. This is the 2 mark question. What is mean by mutual induction? When an electric current passing through a coil changes with time and EMF is induced in the neighboring coil, this phenomenon is known as mutual induction, and the EMF is called mutually induced EMF. So with this diagram, we can easily understand the mutual induction process. Consider the two coils which are placed close to each other. So condition is the coil must be placed close to each other. If an electric current I1 is sent through a coil 1, so if the I1 current sent through the coil 1, what happens? Which is produce the magnetic field. This magnetic field lines contact with the neighboring coil. So passing through the neighboring coil, this neighboring coil which is produce the EMF. This EMF of coil 2 opposes the current of primary coil, further growth of current in the primary coil. So the magnetic field produced by it also linked with the coil 2 as shown in the figure. Let phi 21. 21 means magnetic flux in the secondary coil due to the first coil. Magnetic flux in the second coil due to the first coil. So phi 21 be the magnetic flux linked with the each turns of the coil 2 of N2. N2 means number of turns in the total number of turns in the secondary coil. So coil 2 of N2 turns due to the coil 1. Then the total flux linked with the coil 2, that means N2 phi 21. Already we know the formula N phi. Here N2 phi 21. So you should mention the coil name, coil number 2, coil number 1. So that is why number of turns in the second coil is represent N2. So total flux in the second coil due to the first coil is represent phi 21 is proportional to the current I1 in the coil 1. So the now equation can be written as N2 phi 21 is directly proportional to I1. N2 phi 21 is directly proportional to I1. So when the current increases in the primary coil, that means coil number 1, the magnetic flux is increases in the secondary coil, that means coil number 2. So now N2 phi 21 is equal to, can be written as capital M21 into I1. That means N2 phi 21 is equal to, when we remove the proportionality, we can multiple the proportionality constant M21, that means mutual inductance 21 into I1, or the equation can be rearranged. This equation can be obtained. M21 is equal to N2521 divided by I1. So rearrange this equation, we obtained M21 is equal to N2521 divided by I1. The constant of proportionality M21 is the mutual inductance of the coil 2 with respect to the coil 1. It is also called as coefficient of mutual induction. It is also called as a coefficient of mutual inductance. If I1 is equal to 1 ampere, please note it down children, this is very important definition, mutual inductance definition. I1 is equal to 1 ampere, then M21 is equal to N2521, because I1 value is 1 ampere, means N2521 is equal to M21. The mutual inductance M21 is defined as the flux linkage of the coil 2 when 1 ampere current flow through the coil 1. So please note it down, listen carefully. The mutual inductance M21 is defined as the flux linkage of the coil 2 when 1 ampere current flows through a coil 1. When the current I1 changes, that means current passing through the coil 1 changes with the time, and EMF epsilon 2 is induced in the second coil, that means coil number 2. From Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, this mutual inductance EMF epsilon 2 is given by, already we know the formula for the Faraday's law, epsilon is equal to dn phi divided by dt. Here epsilon 2 means EMF produced in the second coil is equal to minus of d into N2521 divided by dt. Here N2521 is nothing but M21. So just substituting the value of N2521 is nothing but N2521 is nothing but M21 into I1. Just substituting the value. So N2521 can be replaced as d into M21 into I1 divided by dt. Now the equation can be written as M21 is the constant, proportionality constant. So it will not differentiate the So that is why the equation can be written as epsilon 2 is equal to, remove the constant value, minus M21 into di1 divided by dt. So minus M21 into di1 divided by dt, or rearrange this equation, we obtain mutual induction formula. Mutual induction M21 is equal to minus of epsilon 2 divided by di1 divided by dt. This is a very important formula for our objective type question as well as 2-mark problem question. The negative sign in the above equation shows that mutually induced EMF always opposes the change in current I1 with respect to time. So EMF in the second coil always opposes the current, growth of current in the primary coil, that is means coil number 1. So if di1 divided by dt is equal to 1 ampere per second, then M21 is equal to minus epsilon 2. We are just substituting the value. M21 is equal to, this is di1 divided by dt is the 1 ampere per second, means the equation can be written as M21 is equal to minus epsilon 2, because this term is 1. So that is why the equation can be written as M21 is equal to minus epsilon 2. So mutual inductance M21 is also defined as, this is also another one definition of mutual inductance. Mutual inductance M21 is also defined as the opposing EMF induced in the coil number 2 when the rate of change of current through a coil 1 is 1 ampere per second. So once again repeat this mutual inductance definition. mutual inductance M21 is also defined as the opposing EMF induced in the coil number 2 when the rate of change of current through the coil number 1 is 1 ampere per second. Similarly, if an electric current I2 through coil 2 changes with time, then the EMF epsilon 1 is induced in the coil number 1. Therefore, M12. So, when we applied the current in the second coil, means the secondary coil which is produced the magnetic lines of force, then this magnetic lines or magnetic flux linked with the coil number 1, the coil 1 produces the induced EMF. This EMF opposes the growth of current in the secondary coil. So the equation can be written as M212 is equal to N1512 divided by I2, and the equation mutual induction of the this reversible process uh, formula is mutual induction of 1 2 is equal to minus epsilon 1 divided by di2 divided by dt, where M12 is the mutual inductance of the coil 1 with respect to coil 2. It can be shown that for a given pair of coils, the mutual inductance is same. So M21 which is equal to M12 is equal to capital M. So both are equal. In generally, the mutual inductance between the two coils depends on size, shape and number of turns of the coils. So please note it down, children. This is the very important objective type points. In general, the mutual induction between two coils depends on size, shape and number of turns of the coils, their relative orientation and permeability of the medium. Next, very important paragraph. This paragraph is very important for your objective question as well as the problem questions. Unit of mutual inductance. What is the unit of mutual inductance? Self-inductance unit is Henry. So mutual inductance also the same unit, Henry. Unit of mutual inductance is also Henry, capital H. It is represent symbol of capital H. If I1 is equal to 1 ampere and N2521 is equal to 1 Weber turns, then mutual induction M21 is equal to 1 Henry. Therefore, the mutual inductance between two coils is said to be 1 Henry. So this is the definition of 1 Henry. The mutual inductance between two coils is said to be 1 Henry if a current of 1 ampere in coil number 1 produce unit flux linkage in coil 2. So mutual inductance between two coils is said to be 1 Henry if a current of 1 ampere in coil number 1 produces unit flux linkage in coil number 2. So if di1 divided by dt is equal to 1 ampere per second and epsilon is equal to minus 1 volt, then equation can be written as M21 is equal to 1 Henry. Therefore, the mutual inductance between two coils is 1 Henry if a current changing at the ratio of 1 ampere per second in coil number 1 induced an opposing EMF of 1 volt in coil number 2. So this is also 1 Henry definition, mutual induction of 1 Henry. Once again repeat the definition. Please note it down, children. This is very important. 2 more question. What is the 1 Henry of mutual inductance? The mutual inductance between two coils is 1 Henry if a current changing at the rate of 1 ampere per second in coil 1 induces an opposing EMF of 1 volt in coil number 2. So this is these two definition is very important definition of 1 Henry of mutual inductance. The next important topic, 3-mark topic, mutual inductance between two long coaxial solenoid. Mutual inductance between two long coaxial solenoid. Now let me consider the two long coaxial solenoid. So this is a two long coaxial solenoid. Consider two long coaxial solenoid of same length L. The length of these solenoid is large when compared to their radii, so that the magnetic field produced inside the solenoid is uniform and the fringing effect at the ends may be ignored. Let A1 and AB be the area of cross section of the solenoids, with A1 being greater than A2. So this condition is very very important. A1 being greater than A2, as shown in the figure. The turn density of these solenoids are N1 and N2 respectively. Then let I1 be the current flowing through the solenoid 1. Then the magnetic field produced inside it is B1 is equal to mu naught N1 I1. As the field lines of B1 vector are passing through the area bounded by solenoid 2, what happened? The magnetic flux is linked with the each turns of solenoid 2 due to the solenoid 1 and is given by, already we know the formula for the magnetic flux. Magnetic flux formula phi 21 is equal to integration of A2 B1 vector dot dA vector is nothing but B1 A2. Since theta is equal to 0 degree, so BA cos theta, cos 0 degree is 1. That is why equation is B1 A2. So what is the value of B1? B1 is nothing but mu naught N1 I1. Just substituting the value of B1 value through this equation, we obtained mu naught N1 I1 into A2. The next step is the flux linkage of solenoid 2 with total turns N2 is N2 phi 21 is equal to, what is the value of N2? N2 is nothing but N2L, small n2L. So just substituting the value of N2, we obtain N2 small n2 into L. What is the value of phi 21? Mu naught N1 I1 into A2. So multiple these two terms, we obtained mu naught N1 N2 A2 L into I1. So N2 phi 21 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 L into I1 from equation 4.19. This is the equation 4.19. What happens? The next step is N2 phi 21 is equal to M21 I1. M21 I1. Comparing these two equations, so N2 phi 21 can be written as M21 I1. So just substituting this value, M21 I1 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 L2 L into I1. I1 cancel to each other. So remaining term mutual inductance in the second coil due to the first M21 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 into L. So this is a very very important formula for your objective and 2 mark and 3 mark problem question. Please note it down. The next, this gives the expression for mutual inductance M21 of the solenoid 2 with respect to solenoid 1. Similarly, we can find mutual induction M12 of the solenoid 1 with respect to solenoid 2 is given below. The magnetic field produced by the solenoid 2 when carrying a current I2 is B2 is equal to mu naught N2 I2. So this is the magnetic field produced by the solenoid 2 when carrying a current I2 is B2 is equal to mu naught N2 I2. This magnetic field B2 is uniform inside the solenoid 2 but outside the solenoid 2 it is almost 0. Outside the solenoid 2 is almost 0. Which one? Magnetic field, uniform magnetic field. Therefore, this point is very very important. Therefore, for solenoid 1, the area A2 is the effective area over which the magnetic field B2 is present, not area A1. Then the magnetic flux phi 12 linked with the each turns of solenoid 1 due to solenoid 2 is phi 12 is equal to integration of A to B2 vector dot dA vector is equal to BA cos theta. So here B2 A2 theta value is 0 degree So cos 0 degree is 1. So equation can be written as V2 A2 is equal to mu naught. V2 value is nothing but mu naught N2 I2 into A2. So the flux linkage of solenoid 1 with the total flux N1 is N1 phi 12 is equal to N1 into L. So N1 can be written as small n1 into L. That means total number of turns in the first coil. So N1 is nothing but small n1 into L. Phi 12 is can be written as mu naught L. This is the value. Phi 12 is mu naught N2 I2 A2. Just substituting this value through this equation, we obtain mu naught N2 I2 into A2. So N1 is equal to small n1 into L. This is the total number of turns. So the equation, multiple these two equation, we obtain N1 phi 12 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 L into I2. So that is why since N1 phi 12 is equal to M12 I2. M12 already we know the value. N1 phi 12 is equal to M12 I2. Just substituting this value through this equation, we obtained M12 I2 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 L into I2. So I2 cancel. The remaining step is therefore we get M12 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 into L, because I2 cancel to each other. So the M12 is equal to M21, both are equal. So we can written as M, capital M. In general, the mutual inductance between two long coaxial solenoid is given by capital M is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 into L. This is the equation for the mutual inductance of two long coaxial solenoid. Very, very important equation. Please note it down. This is very important formula for your 2 mark and 3 mark problem question. If a dielectric medium of relative permeability mu r is present inside the solenoids, then mu r means permeability, relative permeability of medium. So the equation can be written as capital M is equal to mu into N1 N2 into A2 into L, or M is equal to mu naught mu r N1 N2 A2 into L. So this equation also very, very important for your objective type question, then 2 mark 3 mark problem question. Thank you, children.